Everyone has.
Alright, that's enough, that's enough, that's enough.
I want to welcome everyone in the permission of the Rosh Hashiva and his Rosh Rabbanim. We are in a special time. We spoke last week, so just to summarize from last week, we're going to bring acts here in the music, Midnightrabbi Music Mystic Hour. We already have some very, very big acts. We have some very big guys who are in the row, whatever you call it, in the process of coming. But we won't talk about those guys yet until we've fixed them and booked them and all that, and closed them. But you just should know you're getting really special, inspirational people coming. And that, once again, that's the gift we spoke about with Hashem. Hashem is revealing a very high source in this generation, his highest part of his name. He's bringing it down for you guys in the form of musicians and some mysticism we're going to learn as well. And the first guy to start off with, Ari, the first Tzaddik, the first special soul who's going to inspire us tonight, is someone who represents that music and mysticism together. So it's very appropriate that he was the soul chosen to be the guest tonight. And that's that revelation. I just want to tell you one more mystical thing before I go and leave it to Ari to take over. But with the Shemesh, it's very important to see how it relates to us practically with Hashem. We're having a relationship with God. That's what Judaism is about. Yeah? That's what we're in the world for. Hopefully, everything we do has that. So, what's the music thing? We spoke about Torah, all the different parts of Torah last time. But now let's see how it goes into music. We said there's a flow. So we're going to have a flow from Ari. That's his thing. He flows. But the whole thing of Hashgacha Pratis, divine providence, is music also works its way out into the Shem Hashem, especially Jewish music. If anyone analyzes music a little bit, it goes A, B, C, B. You know what that means? There's the initial, any Jewish song, it goes A, B, C, B. It starts off like I know, it's like it's a yud. Then it goes into the hey, I know, and it goes up until it goes. And it gets bigger, and the arousal gets to the C, which is the vav, which is the really powerful part, and then it comes back to the B. Every song goes A, B, C, B. Look at it. And if, what's that going to do with Shem Hashem? It's Yud, and the Hey, and the Vav, and the Hey. A, B, C, B. Yeah? And every Jewish song is the Vekas to Hashem. Every Jewish song, it goes through, and we'll get into it in the next few weeks about how that relates to us and how we can understand the letters of Hashem, how it relates to us on an intellectual and an emotional level, and it can affect us. Like we said, the whole goal is to be good people. So that's the tachlis, to get it down, the purpose, to get it down to being a mensch. That's the whole point. But the reason why this is so important, because when you have music, it puts you into a good vibe. I was just off the phone with a guy called D-Scribe, and he's quite a famous guy in America, and he's doing a lot of touring and rapping and singing. And he wants to put a good vibe into the music world. And that's his whole goal. And not to get too caught up in heavy rap. The whole goal is to put in a good energy. And so the people come out from his shows, and when they listen to it on the radio or you're in your chill mode, you come out wanting to be a positive person. So we're going to leave it now to Ari to do that for us. And he's the man, and I can't really say anything about him, so I'm not going to say. I just said enough already last week and a little bit now, but it's beyond words, Ari. Ari Lesser, spread the word. Ari Lesser is going to literally make a music revolution, and you're all the beginning of that process. Is that?